mandala offering that you do on a daily basis. There are many different mandala offerings. There's the 37 heap, 27, 25, 23, 13, and 7, I believe. And there are probably as many variations to each practice as there are lamas in the world. So in this one, I'm going to show you the way it was described to me. And this is with a 3-ring base. There are 4-ring base mandala sets. And you can do this practice daily. And this one is for accumulating merit. So you're going to imagine that the blessings are coming to you. And of the 4 cardinal directions regarding the base, your side is the east, and away from you is the west. Your right is the north, and the left is the south. And sometimes this is flipped. So like for teaching offerings and so on, you flipped. When you're making the offerings, you would put the eastern direction on the opposite of you. So for this one, we're going to do the east is towards us, the south is to the left, the west is away from us, and the north is to the right. I'm not going to, in this video, explain the different heaps and all the symbolism that goes with them, because this is only a 15-minute video, and you can do hours of explanation of each one of these heaps and the symbolism and the philosophy that goes with this tradition. So we're just going to go through technically what you're saying and how you're laying the piles of grains as you make your heaps. So this mandala set is my big mandala set, and this is my small mandala set. I have this one for traveling ease to place in my carry-on bag, and this one would go in my suitcase. It's pretty heavy because it's larger and requires more grains. And you can purchase a wrap online at a Dharma center, or in this case, I made this one myself. My teacher showed me how to do it, and so I made my own. It's a little tricky to get the grains to stay in your lap. That's why it's good to wear a shawl around on your lap. So here's my 3-ring base, and my face is now going to be out of the camera for a bit, but that's okay. You don't need to look at my mug. So you take the base, and here I've got the grains are blessed barley, grains that my teacher has blessed, and they've been blessed and dyed with saffron water. I've also placed inside the heaps, inside the grains, semi-precious stones, semi-precious polished stones, and coins, just increasing the imagery of value and wealth of all the offerings I'm going to be making. So you take in your left hand a small pile and to hold the base. And the first thing you do is you're going to clean the base by placing these piles, these grains. This first one represents all the defilements that you have, all the negativities, all the, if you want to use the word sins, I don't like that, but you're going to tilt it away from you and wipe clockwise with your wrist 3 times. Each rotation represents body, then speech, then mind. So you're wiping away all the defilements of your 3 doors. And they say that there's a nerve, a bodhicitta nerve in your wrist, that you're actually helping to develop clairvoyance as one of the realizations you'll achieve. Then the next thing you do is you place some grains on here again, and this time you wipe 3 times counterclockwise towards you and imagine that you're receiving the blessings. Okay, so I'm going to go through this first, explaining the heaps. So the first one you do is you place the pile in the center, and this pile in the center it represents the whole ground itself. Then you place the next ring, and you take a small, you do a thin ring, a circle around the inside, counterclockwise of the base. So this is representing the golden fence. Then when you do the first pile goes in the center, and then you do one to the east, one to the south, one pile to the west, one pile to the north. Then when you do what are called the subcontinents, you do to the, you're going to go left and then right on either side of the main those main piles. Left and right. And then to the west, left and right, and to the north, left and right. Then you do 4 more piles of the cardinal directions: east, south, west, and north. And then you are going to do the precious wheel, the precious jewel, again to the west and the north. Then you do the intermediate directions: the left front corner, the left away corner, this side and this side. Then you put on the next ring. Okay, and again you're going to start with the 4 cardinal directions. These piles should be pretty big because you're going to run out of, there's only 8 heaps that you place in this one. Then you do your secondary directions again. And you see I'm almost done, so I cheat. Then this one also you need to make really big piles because this is going to be the sun to the left, the moon to the right. You're going to do the victory banner and the parasol. Okay, so you have the left, the right away from you, and then towards you. Place your jewel on top. Again, handful of grains. Then hold it at your heart as you say the remainder of the prayer, and then the short mandala offering. Okay, so now I'm going to do it with the prayer, and you can follow along with me. Om Bhagavad Bhumi Ahum Vanchan Sagi Saji Om Bhadrarishi Ahum Chi Chaki Kurigi Korvi Ishri Yahori Rapshar Lupapo Lo Zambaling Balanche Jan Jaminyen Ludan Lupa Ngayab Jen Yundedan Lamdodro Jaminyen Dan Jaminyen Gidar Rinpoche Wo Parsam Gishin Tojo Yoba Mamopaya Voto, Kodo Rinpoche, Nodo Rinpoche, Tsuno Rinpoche, Lumpo Rinpoche, Lampo Rinpoche, Tacho Rinpoche, Mako Rinpoche, Techen Vipimpa, Yegoma, Tengoma, Luma, Garama, Metoma, Dupama, Nansama, Dichama, Nima, Dawa, Rinpoche, Du. Cholen Lampa Yawe Gelsen, Ursula Dami, Pelja Ponson Sopama, Tomo Mepatsan, Jin, Gidu, Wadi Dajin Sawedan, Kupache, Pelden Lama Dampanam, Kipa Duyan Lama Losan Pilwan Doji Chan, Chengolo, Lasoko Dansha Poki, Jinkom Uvargio, Tushido Wedun, Jesus Jene, Kan Joa Maganam Ketalania, Pesim Chintamchi. To say what Chimpo Guinea Jingi Lab to So, Sashi Pugi Jushin Mito John, Rerab Lingshin Yide Gimbadi, Sangi Shin, the Miktebu, Yi Tokonanda Shinacho Partial, Idam Guru Ratna Mandala Kam Niryatayami. And then you imagine offering this jeweled mandala to all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, and then you tilt it towards you to destroy it. All the blessings come to you. This is dissolved, not destroyed, but you break it down. And you visualize receiving the blessings. You also remember that all things are impermanent once you dismantle the mandala. So